Hey guys, I'm Alistair from Trail and Kill, and I'm back once again with a no-nonsense review that you can trust. So today I'm going to be taking a look at the BioLite Lantern. So more specifically, this is the AlpenGlow 500 and 250 camping lanterns. This BioLite Lantern review is going to be more of a hands-on focus, and I just really want to show you all the features and functions that these two lamps have. Or lanterns, should I say. I'm holding them a little bit far away from my face because they are super bright in this function mode. So, in case you're wondering, that's what's going on. I don't want to be too overexposed. But yeah, so this review will focus on the features and how I've been using them and basically all the different functions that they have. If you want a closer look or a more in-depth look at these BioLite camping lanterns, then check out my full in-depth review. There's a link down below in the description, and I'll put one up here now as well. Definitely go check that out. I'm going to go into much more detail where I talk about battery lives, how long the battery lasts at different functions when you're using different brightness levels of lights, and all sorts of extra details that I don't really want to go over in this review because I just want to demonstrate how these things work. And a demonstration these lanterns really deserve, and a written review doesn't really show that, so I wanted to make this video for you guys to include on that review and let you guys know there is a more in-depth review out there too. Alright, so firstly, looking at the two lanterns, this is the BioLite AlpenGlow 500, so you can see it's quite a bit bigger than the 250 version. I put them side by side there. The functions of both of these camping lanterns is very similar. There's one slight difference on one of the color functions, and of course the battery life is much better on this large one here, but it's still damn good on the little 250 as well. So being bigger, BioLite has been able to introduce a much bigger battery into this thing. Alright, so I'm going to really quickly go over the different lighting functions that exist on this lantern. They're both pretty much the same, so I'll go through the small one first. It's dead easy to do, so all you do is click the button at a certain interval timing and it will cycle through the different types of lights. So I'll do that now to show you the different types of lights that exist on the 250. So this one being the cool white light, which is very nice, kind of standard lighting. Second one is the warm light, and this is really nice. I've been using this at home actually in the evenings just because it gives that nice calming light before going to bed. Second one being a plain color. Now I'm going to show you something very cool in a minute, so bear with me whilst I just go through these function cycles. Next one would be split colors, so hopefully you can see that. One side is blue, the other side is green. And I was doing that very slowly, so it appeared like I had to go through the sequence every time, but what you would do is just click, 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 and that takes you through full cycle and back to off. So with each of these settings you get an extra cool function, and you activate it by shaking the lamp up and down. Don't shake it from side to side or like this, because it doesn't seem to activate. You have to just go up and down really quick. So the first one on the dual colors, if I shake up and down, the color combo changes. And this actually moves into a cycle. So how cool is that? That's constantly changing, and this is really good fun. If you're having a garden party or if you're camping with friends or whatever, you can put these lanterns out and it just gives a little bit of ambiance to your party, and it's a bit of fun. The quality of your light, the quality of the light is really nice as well. It's not harsh or anything weird like that. I really like it. So going through to the next function would be the white light. Give it a shake, and then you get a more directional light. So one side has the light, the other side doesn't. That's really cool because that saves you battery life if you didn't need full 360 lighting wherever you were and wherever you're using this lantern. Very nice. So next one would be, let's go back to the warm light, shake this, and boom, you have candle light. So this kind of simulates having a candle. The light will flicker kind of randomly. Hopefully you can see that. That's really nice. I like using this in the evening to kind of calms your mood a little bit. Okay, so then the next one would be the full color. Give that a shake. And again, that just cycles through the colors. Really nice. I think I've got them all. Yeah, so within all of these functions, there is one more thing that you can do to kind of change up these lights. And that is, if you were to get to the function you want, what you can do is hold the top button, which is what I've been using to cycle through the settings. Hold it and it will dim the light as well. So when you get it to a level you want, then you can just let go of that button and it sets it to that brightness level. So here I go. Dim, 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 dim. I'm actually going to keep it going. So I went all the way down to the dimmest setting and then it flashes to tell me it's at that setting. And then what's pretty cool is if I turn this off now and then go back to turn it on, it actually remembers that setting. So that's really handy if you're out camping. You need the light in the middle of the night, you turn it on and you're not going to get absolutely blinded by having the wrong setting on, so it kind of remembers that low level setting. And that's exactly the same for all of these different functions here, so I can hold that button and it gets brighter on these settings. So that's really cool. I'm just going to really quickly go through these settings then on the bigger AlpenGlow 500 camping lantern. So much brighter. 500 stands for lumens, so that's the brightness level, that's the unit of measurement for light, lumens. So go through this, cycling through, it's a warm light, this is the color. Slightly different on the last setting. You don't have the one color on one side, one color on the other side, but you kind of get this really nice, it's hard to describe, but it's kind of a mottled look, different colors all over the light, so that's really nice. When you shake it on this setting, you can see it changes, fades, and does some really nice color cycles. And on the color one, shake it, and it cycles through different colors. So those are all the different light functions of the BioLite AlpenGlow camping lanterns. Some other features I want to go over quickly is on the bottom of each lantern you have 4 tiny LED lights, and those are the battery level indicators. So when you turn it on, you can see there's only one light there, so that tells me I'm probably below 25% battery life left. That's really nice to see. They're very quick to charge up, and the battery life on the low setting on this lasts up to 200 hours, so it's something insane. So that makes these perfect camping lanterns because they will last you multiple days, multiple nights, so it's a great choice to have with you whilst you're backpacking or camping. Again, tons more details on the specifications and all the extra cool things with these lanterns are in my detailed review on trailandkale.com, so definitely go check that out. Next very cool feature, which is also on both the lanterns, as you can see here, are these charging ports down below. So there's a USB charging port here, which is awesome. So this is basically a portable power bank as well, and yeah, you can charge your devices, charge your mobile phone, whatnot on this USB here. On the other side you'll see there's a mini USB that will be to charge the lantern itself. So it comes with a USB charge cable, each one of these, so you use that to charge the lantern. And then finally, which is also on both lanterns, look on the bottom, there's a flip out kind of clip here which allows you to hang the lantern up on a tree or piece of string or whatever you want to hang it on. Maybe you've got a tent which has a bit of cordage at the top, then you can just hang this lantern in the middle at the top of your tent and get your lighting. There you are. So you would just hang that up in the top of your tent. I absolutely love that feature. It's so useful, but I love the way it's hidden when you don't need it as well. So that is my no-nonsense review of the BioLite AlpenGlow camping lanterns, the 500 lumen version and a 250 lumen version. I really hope you enjoyed this review. Definitely give it a like if you did, and consider subscribing to this channel where we review all kinds of outdoor gear. Definitely check out trailandkale.com as well. There's plenty more reviews on there, and these are reviews you can really trust because this literally is just myself and partner Helen reviewing all this gear. So we kind of got a very normalized opinion on all these products. We don't have outside reviewers coming in who maybe don't have experience on other similar products. So much harder for those guys to be able to compare the products. But we test everything ourselves, so we know what's good and we know what's bad. And that is what we're here for. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.